Are we live? Are we going? Oh my goodness, I hope so. The first thing that popped up, you guys, it said failed to go live. And I about had a heart attack because I thought I had this stuff all under control. But yay, it's the Emily Awards finale. Thank you guys for joining me, whoever's out there. I'm not really sure if anybody is yet. If you guys have done beauty broadcasts live with me in the past through the vlog channel, you know, it takes a couple minutes for everything to get up and running. And I said I would tweet and Facebook out the link to anybody who hasn't gotten it yet. So I'm going to go ahead and do that real quick here. So beauty broadcast, Emily Awards finale is live. Okay, so there's that link here. And I'm going to send that out to Facebook and Twitter. And I just posted something to the Instagram peeps. And now I've got to make my blog post live, because I have a blog post already with winners and such. So let's see if that worked. It's amazing the things that you can't do like until right when everything's going here. So let me see. Do we have people here? There are people here already. Yay! Awesome. Awesome possum. Okay. All right, it looks like there might be a little bit of a delay on the comments. I'm not sure. I'm going to refresh that other screen that I have over here. But basically, if you've never done a live Hangout Google thing, I can see your comments. So if you want to ask me any questions throughout this, that would be wonderful. Oh, Kelly made popcorn? Ah! Yeah, where is everybody from? Let me know where you're watching from tonight. And I'm sorry if you're missing Idol. I am recording Idol, so I don't miss that. All right, my fair lady's here. She says, we're live. Hi. Lindsay's here from Georgia. Abby's here. Rebecca. Jill. Yay. Okay, so it really is working. This is awesome. I did a little test run earlier today. I don't know if anybody picked up on that on YouTube, but I think I might have been live for like a split second. But thank you again so much for joining and for this live finale. If you've watched the Emily Awards before, the finale for this whole little video series is kind of like a way to talk about some of the winners that weren't clearly in like the eyes, lips, or face category. You know what I mean? So it's just, there's some random things, there's some most valuable products, and I do have all of the winners laid out that I would normally mention any year, you know, on the blog. That's beautybroadcast.net, and I just pulled that up over here and checked it, and the new post is live, so you can see exactly what the winners are. But I'm going to jump in because I want to talk about some of the winning products. I want to definitely open this up for just random Q&A, you know, whatever you guys want to talk about. And then Tyler's got a top 5 to come in and talk about. And hopefully at that point in time, he'll bring Belle with him. And we went for like 10, so I'm hoping we don't get like a big interruption happening here, but I'll keep going. I'll do whatever I got to do. You guys know that. So Texas, Pennsylvania, Holly Springs, Georgia, New York. Elle is here. I know Elle's out in Arizona. Hi, Alyssa Curley. Hi, everybody. Oh my gosh. Everywhere. Awesome possum. Okay. Well, I'm going to start out and talk about a few of my winning things. I'm going to go through them kind of quick because I really want to have time to do questions and, you know, fun stuff. But the first category of the finale is best brushes. And I wanted to pick out some brushes, just like some particular brushes, you know, because I can tell you all like a whole brush set and there are plenty of great ones, but I thought it'd be fun to focus in on the brushes that have really been good to me, you know, this past year. And the first one is definitely my Sigma F80. That is my go-to foundation brush, and there are a lot of reasons why I like it. First off, it would be that it works with so many different kinds of foundations. So really liquidy ones, more mousse-like or creamy ones. And I think the reason why it's so workable is because it's so dense, it's really soft, and it has, oops, I'll silence that. And it has like a good surface area, you know, when I put it here on my face. So it buffs a lot in at once, which I think is really, it helps you achieve that really even, flawless effect. So that is my favorite foundation brush. I have tried others that have come close to this, but this I really do think is the best cut and just the best put together brush. And then my other favorite for what I'm calling high end, I don't know if Sigma's technically high end, but it's definitely pricier brushes compared to other stuff that I use. And this is the E25, and I use this in a lot of tutorials. Love how it's pinched in at the top. That kind of flattens this brush out, so it works really well in the crease, and then also like blending just above the crease or just blending out, period. It works really well. I'm going to need to move faster. I'm going to need to move faster through this, or else I'm not going to get through everything. Uh-oh, video cut out. Can't see your video. Not getting video, just sound. Oh no. Did we break YouTube? Surely not. Well, you guys, will you update me? I'm going to keep talking then if you're still getting my audio, okay? Oh, came back. You guys are awesome. Thank you for letting me know. I've got a couple drugstore brushes. What is this, everybody? Let's say it together. The e.l.f. Small Stipple Brush. Woo! I love this for the cream blushes, the cream highlights. I mean, it just, nothing else works like this. This is, you know, the bristles are short. Here's the thing. Duo fiber brushes, there are a lot of them out there, but a lot of them are so flexible and bendy. This has short enough bristles to where they stay stiff. So when you want to stipple right here onto your cheek, you know, it doesn't get all like mushy against your skin. So it's just really easy to apply the product and not interfere with whatever other makeup you're wearing. And then Sonia Kashuk's Small Shadow Brush. Again, all of these products are listed on beautybroadcast.net with links, with related reviews if I have any. That's what the more info links are past reviews. But the Sonia Kashuk Small Shadow Brush is the perfect size for just patting shadow in precise areas. I use it a lot in my, you know, the outer part of my lid, and also kind of pulling up into the crease works really well. So those are best brushes, and the next category here is outstanding tool, and that is the Real Techniques Lash and Brow Groomer. This is the kind of thing, and it always goes this way with this category. It's something that doesn't really get a lot of love because a lot of times it's something that's used kind of behind the scenes, you know, and I love this little comb that this one has. It's great for combing through any kind of gunk you might get in your lower lashes, combing through upper lashes, brushing through brows. It's just a really awesome little tool to have on hand. And what sets it apart for me is that a lot of my little combs have a thicker bristle on each side for whatever reason. And I hate that because then you can't truly like comb through stuff. So all of these little bristles can easily just comb right through your lashes. And I have gotten a lot of use out of that. What else? What was the other category? And I'm not going to go through everything. I'm not going to go through the skincare, body, or hair. Those are all listed on the blog, and I want to have time for questions. But the next category is cutest packaging. It's right behind me. It's right here. It's the La Belle Carousel from Too Faced. And I know, you know, if you wanted this now, this was a holiday thing. It's going to be pretty hard to come by now. But just judging the packaging, this is the cutest. I mean, come on now. It's got like a bunch of different panels. Each of these is a different palette. So there's like several eye palettes in here, a couple of blush bronzer palettes. There's a little mascara that I still have in there. But it's so, so cute. And yes, Belle is in the name, so maybe I'm a little biased, but this is going to have to hang out in her nursery when I'm all done with it in here in the makeup room. But I love that little thing, and I just thought that was the most adorable, most innovative, different kind of packaging that came out this past season, this past year. What else needs to be in your purse? A product that needs to be in your purse, and I will be getting to the comments here very soon, by the way. But a product that I think needs to be in your purse in case of emergency is the Revlon Precision Lash Adhesive. Now, I'm not one who carries a lot of makeup in my purse at all. I will have a compact, I will have the lip product that I've been wearing that day, but if I'm wearing lashes, I must take this with me. Because does anybody else get paranoid that, you know, what happens if your lashes start to come unglued? Like, that's a bigger deal than your lipstick fading, right? Like, that's a bigger emergency. And so I need whatever glue I used, which is usually this, to kind of tamp down any lashes that might start to come up. It doesn't happen often, but it happens just enough for me to be a little freaked out. So I need to have this, and this is great for touch-ups. Next category is, oh, the MVPs. All right, MVPs. Very excited about this. I have one for face, one for eyes, and one for lips. And basically I look at all of the winners that I had in those other videos, and I choose an overarching mega winner for each category, you know? So for face, this year, gotta be this, folks. For me personally, it has to be the Estee Lauder Double Wear Maximum Coverage. And I need to make it clear that not everyone needs this kind of foundation, but those who do, they really need it. You know, if you need major coverage, and I'm talking about what this is best at covering up is skin discoloration. So if you had melasma like I had during my pregnancy, if you've got redness, things like that that aren't necessarily texture issues. I'm not saying this can't cover odd textury things that you're having, but I think it's best at covering the discoloration. So amazing, amazing coverage product. And it only takes a little bit. If you think it looks too heavy, try using less. But this just has worked wonders for me. And if your skin is pretty good, or, you know, average, you know, you don't need a lot of heavy coverage, don't get this. But if you really are having issues, I can't mention this enough because it was a real, you know, I don't want to be overly dramatic and say, oops, lifesaver for me, but it was a really helpful product in being a one-step thing that can cover the discoloration. A lot of people think, okay, you put on your foundation, then what concealer do you use? You know, then what do you really use to cover it up? This completely covered up my melasma. So yay for Estee Lauder. It's just a great product. And then for eyes, my MVP, this is crazy. Estee Lauder is like my Sam Smith of the Emily Awards because the little black primer is my MVP for eyes. This thing has really transformed all of my mascaras. I put it on first. I had an Instagram picture the other day, actually, and I was talking about a MAC pigment, and several people, instead of commenting on the pigment, they said, but your eyelashes, you know, you could probably tell I wasn't wearing false eyelashes. Whoa, this is looking rainbow style here. But I wasn't wearing false eyelashes, but my lashes were looking good is my point. And I had this on under my mascara, and it's just a great primer. It really looks super natural if this was all you wanted to wear. But if you take any problematic mascara that you don't like and put it on top of this, it holds the curl. That's the most important point. It holds the curl. That is my biggest problem with my eyelashes. And so that's why this is a game changer. And you could use this as kind of like a extra long wearing top coat on top of your mascaras too. And the MVP for lips, fun fact, this is the only MVP to repeat to win 2 MVP awards other wet n Wild's Color Icon eyeshadows, and that is the Bite lipsticks. And I just love these. Here was my thought process. When I was thinking of MVP for lips, I thought, okay, it's going to be Bite. But then I went back and I thought about several other things, and then I said, hold up. If you entered your makeup room one morning and all of your Bite lipsticks were gone, you know, like stolen, somebody came in and ransacked the place and took the Bite lipsticks, how upset would you be? And my answer to that is very upset. So they are the MVP for lips. I love to take advantage of any deals where they've got them double-ended. because these are not cheap lipsticks to buy them one at a time. And there are so many great colors. If you can get a kit around the holidays, or even right now, I think they're still selling some double-ended ones, maybe 12 bucks-ish or so. But it's a really great deal. So I take advantage of that every time, and I'm so glad I do. And this shade that I have on Palomino all over my lips, and then I blended a little bit of another shade over it. I used Scarlet, and that's this really dark shade. So it's giving me a little bit of that ombre-ish effect. Got to stop talking for a second so it really shows. But that is what I was planning to talk about for this video. And like I said, on the blog, I have highlighted 3 top skincare products, 3 top body products, top hair products, and Tyler will be joining us shortly for the Tyler Awards. So now I'm going to look over here and see what questions have been coming in. And thank you guys again so much for joining me. We're at over 1,000 live viewers right now, which is just blowing my mind. This is a lot more than we've had for Beauty Broadcast live in the past. So let me see here. I'm going to refresh the screen. Hopefully I don't send the broadcast into a tailspin. But go to the newest comments here. Oh, awesome. Everybody's still saying where they're from. Buffalo, New York. Awesome. Yay, there's so many people here. Hi, Erica. Hi, Amanda. Videos on the new Wet n Wild makeup. Yes, I will have some new stuff coming. There's a lot of new Fergie stuff as well. So I will be getting some of that and doing some videos. Also, I have a ton of new NYX stuff. I got a package in the mail the other day. It was heavy as lead, and it was full of NYX makeup. So I have, I've already been kind of messing around with some of that, but dang, I have a lot of work ahead of me. Oh, Beachy Blonde, like the Estee Lauder, is the Sam Smith of the Emily Awards. Oh, here's something funny. I used to work with a reporter at the TV station, and his name is Sam Smith. And apparently he's been getting tons of congratulatory tweets on the Grammys. Because his Twitter account is like Sam Smith, and then the letter, I don't know if it's it's something in Kentucky, WK something. And he was like retweeting all these people who were congratulating him on the Grammys. Like, wrong Sam Smith. Who will be your Beck? Oh, that's a good point. I don't know. I don't think Bite is underrated enough for me to call them my Beck, or who will be the Kanye of the Emily Awards? or the Beyonce, you know? Oh my gosh, so many people watching. Oh, has the flu gotten your family yet? Fortunately, it has not. I had a cold. It was that before Christmas? No, it was after. It was right at the start of the new year, because it started coming on me on New Year's Eve, and Belle never caught it, and I was so glad. And Tyler had a little bit of an allergy type issue, but he really wasn't sick either. So, oh, we've got a second on Bite Lipstick and Palomino. Carissa Banda says it's the best. It is awesome. And I love that they featured it in that Sephora Give Me More Lip favorites sampler set. That was great. How is it being a mom? It is awesome, I must say. I cannot believe I made a person. Well, not me solely. I mean, it kind of took Tyler sort of played a role in this. But like, I look at this little human being and I think this every day, like, wow. You have 2 arms and 2 legs and all the fingers and toes you're supposed to have. And it's like, for some reason, this continues to fascinate me day after day after day. Like, you might think that's the thing you kind of take for granted, but honestly, I was just kind of nervous that I would have the child with like 2 extra fingers or something. I don't know. And I just am in awe of her. She is so cute. She is so smiley and fun, and I could take up like a whole nother hour talking about her. So I should probably stop there, but it's going great, and I think it keeps things keep getting easier, I will say. Like the things that I struggled with at first, like breastfeeding and sleeping and stuff like that, I feel like time has been good to us. It's kind of thing. I've seen so many things kind of work themselves out as I've learned more, as she's learned more. And yeah, I think Tyler will be bringing her up when he joins us here. And I was only planning to do this for a half hour, but that's going to be way too short. So I'm going to have to go at least 45 minutes. I just didn't want this to turn out to be too long. So like when people went to go back to watch it, they'd be like, oh my gosh, I'm not going to watch that. It's an hour and a half or something, But I guess I got done with the actual business at the start, so we can just, have a good time here for the rest of it. When are you going to start Beauty Broadcast Live again? So glad you asked, Annie Harris. I think it's going to be a 2 times a month type thing on weekends. So I'm thinking like every other weekend doing a Beauty Broadcast Live, because I miss it so much. We became such a tight-knit group, those of you who joined in and watched that, and I really want to get back to it. It's just been really hard to have guaranteed time when I'm here alone. If she needs something, if she needs to eat, and feeling like I had to, really be on a schedule with that would be really hard. But I think on the weekends when I'm not here by myself, that'll be better. Allison Violet, is she answering questions from the comments? Yes. Gosh, I'm just kind of bouncing around here because I know I'm missing some of these, but I'm trying to get some in here. And any questions about, the Emily Awards or how I do that, how I decide on products or whatever it might be, feel free to ask away. Or if you'd rather just talk about random stuff, that's fine. Did you play the Powerball today? No, I didn't. But I saw it being discussed on the news, and then I kind of thought I should. So, what's on my lips? Yes, this is a mix of Bite. And did I get like out of line here? I don't know. It's Bite Palomino and Bite Scarlet. Palomino is kind of the brighter shade, and then faded out into Scarlet. Yay! Oh, good. Nicole says, I just looked up the Bite double-ended lipsticks. They're only $12, and neutral shades that I know of to recommend. Fig is kind of, well, it's more pinky, but that's a little more on the neutral side. I feel like I gravitate always toward like the brighter shades, and I haven't used my neutrals as much. But I have a double-ended one. Yeah, it's Fig on one end and Date. Doesn't that look like a nice one? Kind of a nice neutrally shade. So that's pretty. I can swatch that for you here. I don't know if this is one of the ones available because I got this in a set. But these are look how wearable those two would be. Even mixed. Like if you wanted to take Date and make it a little more like pinkish, that would be nice. I just did a little bit of reorganizing around here today, and this is what I did. I took this thing, this came from the Container Store, and I put all my Bite stuff in it. So I've got the double-ended lipsticks, the high pigment lip pencils, random stuff like the Agave lip mask and different ones, and then these are some like Vitality lip flush things from IT Cosmetics. But I love this. I like having them together like that because they're, like I said, they're my other babies, they're my special lip products. So sorry, they're sitting over there on the other side of the computer. But we see bloopers, outtakes from the Emily Awards. I haven't thought about that. Would you like to? What is on your eyebrows? Wait, where'd it go? Where'd that comment go? They are on point. Thank you. Thank you, Emily Madison. On my brows are a new thing from NYX that I'm trying. It's called Tame and Frame Tinted Brow Pomade. And I'm liking this a whole lot. This is in brunette. And it doesn't take much. Like, don't go scooping your brush into that, because it's gonna show up. So I use that with an angled brush. And what I like about it is that it actually has some hold to it. And so that kind of reminds me of my Too Faced Bulletproof brows. This got a little too dry on me, and so I'm hoping this doesn't dry out as fast as that did. So it's been like my second day trying it out. So thank you. Let's see. Have you tried the Real Techniques Bold Metals collection? On the fence about trying them. That's Riss Loves Beauty. You know, I was thinking about it, and then I saw Kristen Games' review about it, and it kind of turned me off because she wasn't real thrilled with, I wouldn't say all of them, but it seemed like there were maybe a few more misses than hits with that. So I kind of thought, I don't think I'll go there. But Real Techniques does have a couple of new brushes out that I'm planning to review just for the regular line. And one, I found these both at Walmart. One is the sculpting brush. Look at that puppy. Does that look dense and fabulous or what? So cream bronzer, anyone? Could be good for that. That's what I've used it for a few times. And then they've got a concealer brush. It kind of looks like these are trying to be like the, what would they be, F84s from Sigma, you know, that type of thing, a little smaller. Whoa, mine looks like a major, like, looks like my thumb. Why, how did it get shaped like that? You know, like I have a major hitchhiker thumb. It's like a dupe. Okay. Anywho, there's this concealer brush, and it reminds me of like one of those little, maybe the P84, only it's a little bit skinny. So we're trying those out right now. Well, not right now, but you know. Do you have a fails video? Not yet, but I probably will, because I've had some fails happen to me over the year in the world of beauty. When did you first decide to come up with the Emily Awards? That was back in 2008, and I don't know if anybody was watching back then, but I was back in the apartment, and I just thought I want to do a favorites of the year, and I didn't have near as many categories as I do now. I just did one video talking about favorites, and I just decided to call it the Emily Awards because I couldn't think of anything else. And that it's one of those things where like the name stuck. For example, you might not like the YouTube username you chose. Like if you knew you'd still be on YouTube to this day, you might have chosen something different. It's that kind of thing. Like I kind of wish I would have come up with a catchier, different name, but whatever the case may be, it's stuck for all these years, and I'm not changing it now. But I just thought it was a great wrap up for top products and a nice way to refer people to things that I liked a lot from the past year. And I keep a little database on my little laptop, and every year I have lists of the new favorites. So that way I can know, you know, how many years a certain thing has won. And I can always take the new stuff that's come out and compare it to the older stuff, because that's sometimes the flaw, I think, of YouTube, of, you know, everybody getting very product hungry, which I'm equally as guilty, because I love the new stuff that comes out. Oh, I want this new palette. Oh, I want this new thing. But it's really great to think about all the things from the past that you really liked, and continually every year, you know, think about those things and see how they compare to the newer items. So that's why I like not doing just yearly favorites, looking back only at the past year, because I think you should look back at all the stuff and how does it stack up. So it's a lot of work. It's very thought consuming. Sometimes I go to bed and I'm like, I'm gonna have to sleep on this one because I don't know which product to choose, you know, like stuff like that. I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed. I'm sorry. Somebody asked about my necklace I saw out of the corner of my eye. And this was my push present. And this is my little bee. It's got teeny tiny little diamonds in there. So that was from Bub. And it's not B for Bub, it's B for Bell. Or I guess it could be B for bub. Who knows? KWC Card Design said, this is not beauty related, but how long have you been a St. Louis Cardinal fan? Will you take Belle to a game? Wait, hold on, it went away. Oh, and love your videos and honesty. Thank you so much. Thank you very, very much. And I've been a lifelong Cardinals fan. My dad was a St. Louis Cardinals fan, and even I can't remember how young I was when I first went to Old Busch Stadium to a game, but it's just pretty much been my entire life. So yeah, really enjoy the Cardinals, and I'm sure Belle will, you know, hopefully not one of those super hot, like really hard to sit through games in the middle of the summer, but maybe when the temperature's good, we'll get her out to a game. She's got Cardinals onesies, of course, already, so. I'm sorry, I know I'm not getting every comment because the comments are coming in like mad, but I am just kind of looking over here and just randomly checking it out. So any food you do not like eating? For the longest time, it used to be gravy. As a little kid, I did not like gravy on anything. Anything gravy-ish just turned me off, and needless to say, I got over that because I love some biscuits and gravy these days. But what don't I really like? There's got to be something. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe, oh, the little vegetables, the little green Brussels sprouts. I don't really like those. Oh, you guys want to see Belle and Tyler? Okay, I suppose we can do that. Oh, guilty pleasure, Gilmore Girls, all the way right now. Season 3 we're at now. Hey, Bub. Is she sleeping? He says, a little bit. Hey, there's Dad. He says, testing 1, 2, 3. Everybody say, hi, Gary. Hi, Jackie. Coming through loud and clear. What year did you start at WSIL? Says sensational after 60. Hi neighbor, just down the highway. I started at Channel 3. It was August of 2006. So, yep, and I started part-time behind the scenes, doing part-time behind the scenes-ish things. Here's Bob. Oh my gosh, he came up. He's got his 5 favorites and a baby. Oh, sweet pea. I hope she doesn't wake up angry. Okay, do you want to, I'm sorry I didn't pull that chair over. We've got great accommodations here at Beauty Broadcast Studios, don't we? Oh, she's down here. Maybe I should just take the laptop here and let you guys see who is here. Hi, sweetums. Do you have a big bow? Hi. How are you? You are so beautiful. She's like, who are these people? All right. Hey, we may come back to you in a little bit, hun, okay? Bye-bye. All righty. Getting reset up here. What up, bub?
Well,
how's it going?
Oh, it's going pretty good.
Thanks for joining us here
You're very
for
welcome.
the Emily Awards finale. And basically, I have given them some of my awards, and I've taken some questions. And Tyler has chosen a top 5. He has done so many reviews.
It's been a lot.
I say we give it up for Bub and Tie Day Friday and all of the good work he has done for that. So
Yeah, give it up.
it's been it's been impressive. And I'd like to also give it up to the person who has to edit all that stuff too.
Yes.
That would be me. But anyways, take it away, Bub. You got a top 5.
Should I go in any specific order or just
However you want.
just roll with it? Just grab what's looking good.
Okay.
All right. First off, in no particular order,
Mm-hmm.
Old Spice Spiffy Pomade. This was a pretty surprise find. I used to use Garnier Surf Hair, and they didn't discontinue it. They switched it up. They changed the formula, and I didn't like it. And I probably looked around for over a year to find something similar, and I never found it until I came up with this stuff. It was a totally new product. I don't think they'd even done a hair gel before, and it's like exactly the same, except it smells better.
So you've used this just once he got onto this, he's stuck with it.
I've never used anything since I started using this.
Awesome.
Fantastic. Highly recommend it.
Sounds good. Here's one of Belle's favorites.
So,
Raspberry tea.
raspberry tea.
Hi. How are you,
Somebody
sweetie?
woke up. Okay. This is a recent review.
Okay.
Google Chromecast. That's probably, 2 videos ago, maybe? If
Yeah.
that. Incredibly cool product. Very cheap. We've gotten a lot of good out of it already.
What does it do in a nutshell?
Takes what's on your phone, your computer, or your tablet, puts it on the TV. Lots of cool stuff you can do with it. I'm learning some new things you can do that I never even thought of before. It's really neat, and for the price, being able to watch all your Netflix and all that stuff, watch YouTube videos on there, it's fantastic.
I like finding songs and stuff on YouTube, and then you just make a playlist, and it's like it's coming through your sound system, and you can just watch it right on TV. It's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Very good.
Great. It's
Great
great
pick.
for if you want to burn through a few songs,
Mhm.
music videos. It's awesome. All kinds of different things. This would be one of the first products I ever discussed on your channel.
Are you gonna get emotional?
No.
Okay.
Not over this.
Dang it!
Maybe later.
I was hoping you'd get emotional.
The Cocoa Butter Lip Balm by Cocoa Care.
Aw, yeah. Long
I
time.
never have chapped lips anymore. Just put this on at night. I don't even use it every night anymore, but a couple of times a week at night, and I never get chapped lips.
That's crazy. This has been like for years you've
Yeah.
been using
I
this
mean,
stuff.
apartment days, so probably 2008, 2007-ish.
Mm-hmm.
I've been using it since then, and it lasts forever too. One of these goes a long way. They're cheap. They're like $1 if you can find them. Sometimes you go through stretches where they're hard to find.
I have a link, of course, on beautybroadcast.net where you can buy these. They're just a little over $1 on drugstore.com. So I bought him like 10 at one point, and some of you guys have also sent some to the PO box.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to come join?
Come join us.
Oh, the little sweet
Sit.
pea. Hi, Angel. Hi, sweetums.
Cute bow.
Hi.
Mm.
Do
Okay.
you want me to hold her while you
Sure.
talk? Oh, cutie. Look at
All right.
Ruffles.
Fourth, Downy Unstoppables. They're a transcendent laundry product.
Mm-hmm.
Just make your clothes smell awesome every time. You can still smell them. In this
The
shirt.
pink ones? Your
Yeah,
favorite?
I like the pink ones the best. We've tried a few others, but the pink are the best one. Very easy. Just toss them in there right before you put the laundry detergent in. Nothing to it, and it smells incredible.
So now you've named 1, 2, 3, 4. This
One
would
more
be
product.
number 5.
This is my Fox Creek leather belt. Nothing too flashy about it, just a standard belt, but it's actual leather, like real leather belt. I used to go through 5, 6 belts a year, it seemed like, if not
Mhm.
more. They would just break and come apart. And I've had this one for well over 2 years now, wear it every day,
Mhm.
and it's fantastic.
Oh, gosh. Gonna have to watch that bow.
No.
Lipstick on the bow.
Lipstick on the bow.
We'll fix that.
I think it was a little expensive for as far as belts go, but not considering how long I've used it for. It's one of those things where you spend a little money at the beginning and it ends up saving you a lot in the long term. Really, really good belt.
And those are the Tyler
Those are my
Awards,
awards.
everybody. So somebody's asking about Belle's outfit. This was a gift from our friend Katie, who I used to work with at Channel 3. She is now in Atlanta. If you watch the weather down there, her name's Katie Walls. And I'm not sure where she got this, but it's so cute. It's got little poodles and Eiffel Towers on it.
Show the butt.
Yes, I showed the cute little ruffles.
Ruffle butt.
So, yay! Shout out from Trinidad. Wow, awesome. International viewership. Hi from Lubbock.
Lubbock.
Oh, you call your husband Bubby. What's your favorite craft beer? Asked Ariel.
I like Bell's Two Hearted Ale. Would be my favorite.
Did Belle make that?
No.
Oh, another Belle?
Bell. Or Sierra Nevada IPA is also excellent.
Oh man, somebody says that she and her hubby watch. Hubby asked to watch today. Loves the Friday Funny. Do you have a finale funny?
No, I wasn't told to bring a joke.
Impromptu. We'll see how funny you really
I'm
are.
not. I have to look these up on the internet.
How about a favorite? Do you have any favorite funny from like the past year you can think of? We'll let you think on that.
Think about it.
Or you can bring us an extra Good Friday funny this Friday.
Absolutely.
Oh, can you both sing the Yo Nanas song? Yo Nanas, Yo Nanas, Yo Nanas, Yo Nanas. The funniest thing would be if you drew thick arched eyebrows on Belle. Do you guys want to do that now? No. I couldn't.
You'll make me look ridiculous.
Oh, Bobby, Bobby, don't.
I don't think I haven't forgotten that it's time to eat.
I'm sorry. There was something funny. Oh, Nikki, are you looking? She's looking at the comments going by. Oh my gosh. What was the one? Shout out Washington State. Shout out Canada. Sarah S. Sarah S. Yes. We ran into Sarah at the IKEA in Bolingbrook.
Yeah.
Chicagoland area. When Belle was just about the size of, I don't know,
Grapefruit.
size of a grapefruit. That was so cool. Oh, yep.
Got it.
We get used to just wiping spit with our bare hands. That's how we roll. How long have we been together, bub?
What year is it? 2015. Like 14 years, 15.
2001, Valentine's Day, junior year of high school, the big dance. This guy got on his little MSN Messenger system, and
Dial up.
he
Dialed it up.
and there was somebody who had asked me to the dance, but I was still in a limbo phase of what to do.
So I swooped
And
in.
we were talking, and he swooped in, but first he had his sister get on.
Okay, now you're mixing up stories.
I talked to Sarah
the
first.
dance.
I talked to Sarah first, and she had asked me about if I had a date yet.
Yeah, but that wasn't.
And then somebody else crept.
No, you're mixing up stories. That she didn't. Yeah,
Okay.
Didn't happen.
You go ahead and tell it.
No, I definitely swooped in. There was just no recon prior to said swoop.
I suspect recon.
There was not recon.
Okay. Oh my gosh. She's like, what?
I can't even weed.
Any advice for new YouTubers? I would say it's harder now to be a new YouTuber than it was when I was a new YouTuber, because there weren't as many people online. I mean, there's just so many people doing beauty videos these days. So, did you see that? But my advice is to try to seek out what is not currently out there and try to fill a void if you can. If there's a type of video that you think should be out there, try to do that. It's really hard, but I mean, just thinking of original video ideas that you haven't seen scrolling through your subscription feed a million zillion times, I mean, I think that's important to
Mhm.
try to bring something new to the table if you can. Because I think we need more originality, more, I don't know,
Yes.
different things, and don't try to just fashion yourself like after a particular person you might watch. You know, definitely be your own self, bring your own personality to it, and do it because you enjoy it. If it's seeming like you know, something really difficult for you, or you know, if you don't truly love it, it's gonna seem like work, I think. So yep, that's what I say. Oh, tardy pass. We're bringing back the tardy passes.
Really tardy because we were supposed to have been done 14 minutes
We
ago.
were supposed to just make this a half hour, but
Lucky you didn't miss the whole darn thing.
oh, shout out South Dakota,
Mm.
Sarah Gildemaster. Keep up the positive vibes. Question: do you guys plan on having another child someday?
Mm. Oh yeah, this is also an announcement. Just kidding.
I would say yes to that question, but I am not currently pregnant. No. I knew you'd go there, bub. I knew you'd go there.
You're the one that read the question.
I didn't even. I'm like reading as I go. I'm not like free. Ooh, angel face. She says it's getting too loud. You guys, I'm the star. She says. Oh shit! She grabbed my necklace. Oh goodness! Aloha from Hawaii. That's awesome.
Take it off screen.
There she is. Yeah, I'm covering it up a little bit on this side. I can't tell if you're still on here live. Yes,
Yep.
I am.
For real.
Oh. Goodness. Oh, thank you guys for your sweet comments about Belle, aka Schnookums, aka Schnook, aka Nook, aka Nooker.
Yeah.
Please say my name on your video. Emily Diebold from Buffalo, New York. Thank you so much for watching. This has been so fun.
Oh, that's fun. Oh, stompy, stomp, stomp. Stompy, stomp, stomp.
Well, I thank you guys so much for joining. I think we should do a final question here for Bub. What about fatherhood has surprised you the most?
Gee whiz. Surprised me the most. Just the automatic stuff that just kind of kicks in. It's like you don't even have to think about it. You know, I always thought I would have to really, you know, consider all these things. And it just kind of happened. You just kind of do it. You're not thinking.
Like as far as.
Yeah, I don't know. Like I thought I'd be like grossed out by some food, being around places, and it's just like it's nothing.
Oh yeah,
doesn't
just
even
the
bother.
instincts.
Yeah, the instincts kick in.
And it's like I think you're a parent. It's only going to be one of us is going to take care of these things.
Mhm.
So, oh, what angel. How did the nickname Bub start? Bub, I'll let you take that one.
It actually came from the movie Bad Santa, which is very vulgar. So if you've got
Billy
kids,
Bob
don't watch it
Thornton's
with
in it.
Don't watch it with the children, but there's a scene where the kid asks him what the names of the elves are. He's asking who he thinks is Santa Claus. He says, I don't know, I just call him Bub or Chief. So we started calling each other Bub and Chief.
Yeah, so that was in college, I think,
Yeah.
when that started. So, wow. Well, thank you guys so much for joining. Like I said, to take time out of your evenings or whatever time it is where you're at, taking time to watch. We really appreciate it. We appreciate all your viewership throughout the Emily Awards videos. It has been tons of fun to do them. And now we'll be getting back to more, I don't know, regularly scheduled videos, I suppose. So, hair tools. Yeah, the things that were not mentioned in this video are all on the blog. which includes best skincare, best body products, best hair products. So you can check the blog for those things and links to videos with more info. So that's beautybroadcast.net. I can't even remember what I'm saying. Like reading a comment, looking at her, talking. I don't even know how it's all coming together. My boyfriend even recognizes your voice. I watch you so much. Sorry, boyfriend. Oh, well, thank you guys so much for watching. Anything else you want to say, bub?
Oh, thanks for watching.
Do you want to talk? Because you've gotten real quiet during this.
Can you say, can you say,
That's what when we say hi to her, sometimes she'll say, huh. How old is she? She is 4.5. Oh, there we go. 4.5 months. And probably ready to eat now. Finish your feeding.
Oh, and maybe
So
sleep too.
I'll see you guys later. If you're catching the tail end of this, the full version should be available for you to watch shortly. So bye, everybody. Can you wave bye-bye?
Bye-bye.
She's like, I don't want to leave. Love you guys so much. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you later. Bye, Shandy. She said, say my name before you go. Bye.